Have you ever felt that showing vulnerability is a sign of weakness? What if I told you that it's actually the key to a richer, more fulfilling life? Today on HPTV channel, we're exploring the power of vulnerability by Brené Brown to uncover how embracing vulnerability can transform our lives. Hi everybody, welcome back to our TV channel. I am your host Barbara, and in this video we'll dive into Brené Brown's powerful insights on vulnerability and why it's not just about fear and shame, but also about joy, belonging and love. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you will never miss another video again. The Power of Vulnerability by Dr. Brené Brown is an enlightening exploration of how vulnerability is often misunderstood as a weakness, when in fact it is the birthplace of courage, creativity, and connection. This book is a culmination of over 12 years of research, and it brings together insights from her 3 best-selling books. Brené invites us to drop the armor that we use to protect ourselves from our vulnerability, revealing that this very act of opening up can bring more purpose and meaning to our lives. Have you ever tried to protect yourself from disappointment by being cynical? Or maybe numbed your emotions to avoid feeling pain? These are common defense mechanisms to use to avoid vulnerability. But as Dr. Brown explains, when we shut down our vulnerability, we also shut down our ability to experience true joy and love and belonging. So Brené Brown's research introduces us to the concept of wholehearted living, a practice of embracing vulnerability through empathy, gratitude, and self-awareness. And by doing so, we can live more authentically and fully engage with life. The course delves into several key concepts, including shame resilience, developing the ability to recognize shame and build a sense of worthiness and belonging, but also vulnerability myths, dispelling the common misconceptions that vulnerability is a weakness or that it's synonymous with oversharing. Brené Brown also explores how our emotional armory, the habits and behaviors we use to avoid being vulnerable, such as perfectionism and numbing, actually prevent us from living wholeheartedly. So here are 5 key takeaways from the power of vulnerability. The first is that vulnerability is courage. Embracing vulnerability is a courageous act that can lead to deeper connections and greater creativity. The second is shame resilience. Cultivating the ability to move through shame with empathy and self-compassion is essential for personal growth. The third is wholehearted living. This means practice gratitude, empathy, but also self-awareness to live a life that is fully engaged and authentic. The third or fourth is to embrace discomfort. This means that you need to recognize that discomfort is a necessary part of growth and that avoiding it only limits your potential. And the last is let yourself be seen. This means showing up as your true self, flaws and all, because that is the path to genuine relationships and a fulfilling life. These takeaways can radically change how you approach your relationships, your career, and your personal growth, leading to a life that is richer in meaning and connection. Brené Brown's teaching style is warm and engaging and deeply personal. Her ability to weave together research with real-life stories and humor makes the course both accessible and profoundly impactful. A powerful quote from the course is, "Vulnerability sounds like truth and feels like courage. Truth and courage aren't always comfortable, but they're never weakness. The power of vulnerability deeply resonated with me because it challenges the cultural narrative that vulnerability is something to be avoided. Instead, it shows that when we embrace vulnerability, we open ourselves up to the very experiences that bring purpose and joy into our lives. And isn't that what we all secretly or not so secretly want? So Brown's insights have personally helped me to be more open and authentic in my relationships and to approach challenges with greater resilience and courage. So I highly recommend The Power of Vulnerability to anyone who wants to live a more courageous and authentic life. It is a transformative course that offers practical tools for embracing vulnerability and building deeper connections with others. Whether you're looking to improve your relationships, your career, or your own self-worth, this course provides invaluable guidance on how to live more wholeheartedly. So in conclusion, The Power of Vulnerability by Brené Brown is an essential guide to embracing the full spectrum of human emotions and living a life of courage, authenticity, and compassion. I would love it if you would share your key insight after listening to this discussion about the power of vulnerability in the comments below this video. And I want to thank you for joining me in this explanation of this powerful work. Let's show up. Let's see ourselves, show ourselves to the world authentically and live fully. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And I look forward to inspiring you again with another book next week.